Welcome to the channel. Here, we honor the legendary figures we've lost, but whose legacies continue to inspire us every day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the bell so you never miss a tribute. Stick around till the end, we promise there's always something meaningful waiting for you. Slim Dunlap, born Robert Bruce Dunlap on August 14, 1951, in Plainview, Minnesota, was an extraordinary musician whose life and career exemplified dedication, artistry, and humility. As a guitarist, singer-songwriter, and integral member of the influential alternative rock band The Replacements, Dunlap's contributions to music left an indelible mark. His path from small-town Minnesota to national acclaim showcased a blend of raw talent, determination, and an unassuming nature that endeared him to fans and peers alike. Dunlap was born into a prominent family with a legacy in journalism, law, and politics. His grandfather, Roy Dunlap Sr., served as managing editor of the St. Paul Pioneer Press for 35 years, and his father, Robert Rankin Dunlap, was both a lawyer and a Minnesota state senator. Despite these lofty expectations, Dunlap gravitated toward music from an early age, displaying an affinity for the guitar that would shape his future. His father, an amateur pianist, recognized his son's passion and supported his ambitions, even though he harbored concerns about the uncertainties of a career in music. Dunlap's childhood was marked by intelligence and creativity, though he often displayed a streak of independence that set him apart. Known for his slim build, he earned the nickname Slim as a playful taunt, which he later embraced as his identity. By the time he was 10, Dunlap began teaching himself to play the guitar, practicing late into the night and developing the skill that would define his life. His teenage years were marked by wanderlust, inspired by Woody Guthrie's tales of hitchhiking across America. Dunlap pursued this spirit of exploration, often skipping school to embark on his own adventures. After graduating high school with his father's intervention, Dunlap briefly attended the University of Minnesota. However, academia could not compete with the vibrant music scene of Minneapolis. Immersed in the city's culture, he formed his first band, Mrs. Frub, and quickly became a fixture in the local music community. It was during this period that he met Christine, the woman who would become his lifelong partner and wife. In the early 1970s, Dunlap collaborated with Curtis A., a Minneapolis rock musician and visual artist. Together, they formed Thumbs Up, a band blending rhythm and blues with pop sensibilities. Dunlap's versatility and talent solidified his reputation as a dependable and intuitive guitarist. His ability to adapt to various styles made him a sought-after collaborator, and his work with Curtis A. and the punk rock group Spooks further cemented his status in the Twin Cities music scene. Dunlap's association with The Replacements began in 1987 when he joined the band as a replacement for lead guitarist Bob Stinson. At the time, Dunlap was working as a janitor at First Avenue, a legendary Minneapolis nightclub where The Replacements had launched their career. His transition into the band was seamless, thanks to his admiration for Paul Westerberg's songwriting and his own innate musicality. Dunlap's presence brought a stabilizing influence to the group, which had been notorious for its chaotic behavior and internal strife. He contributed to their final 2 studio albums, helping shape their evolving sound. While The Replacements' tenure was relatively short-lived, Dunlap's time with the band solidified his legacy. His understated style and blues-inspired guitar work provided a counterbalance to the band's raw energy. Fans and critics alike praised his contributions, recognizing him as a vital component of The Replacements' latter-day sound. Despite the band's breakup in 1991, Dunlap's impact endured, both through his recordings and his reputation as a consummate musician. Dunlap's solo career began shortly after his departure from The Replacements. Unlike many artists who sought grandeur in their post-band endeavors, Dunlap approached his solo work with humility and restraint. His first album, The Old New Me, released in 1993, was a rootsy, heartfelt exploration of his musical influences. It showcased his ability to blend blues, country, and rock into a cohesive and deeply personal sound. Critics praised the album's authenticity, and it earned admiration from luminaries such as Bruce Springsteen, who described it as deeply soulful and beautiful. In 1996, Dunlap released his second solo album, Times Like This, which further demonstrated his versatility in artistic vision. The album was celebrated for its unassuming charm and thoughtful songwriting. Tracks like Rockin', Here Tonight, and Isn't It highlighted his ability to craft engaging, timeless music. Both albums cemented Dunlap's reputation as a musician's musician, earning the respect of peers and fans alike. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, Dunlap remained active in the Minneapolis music scene, performing with his band and collaborating with other artists. His live performances were a testament to his enduring passion for music and his connection to his audience. Whether playing small clubs or larger venues, Dunlap brought an authenticity and warmth that resonated with fans. In February 2012, tragedy struck when Dunlap suffered a severe stroke that left him hospitalized. The incident marked a turning point in his life, as he faced significant health challenges in the years that followed. Despite these hardships, the music community rallied around him. The Songs for Slim project, initiated to raise funds for his medical expenses, featured a range of artists covering his songs. The project not only provided financial support but also underscored the profound impact Dunlap had on his peers. Among the Songs for Slim releases was an EP by The Replacements, which included a cover of Dunlap's song, Busted Up. The project highlighted his enduring influence and the deep respect he commanded within the music industry. It also served as a poignant reminder of his talent and contributions. In 2020, a live album titled Thank You Dancers was released, capturing a 2002 performance at the Turf Club in St. Paul. The album showcased Dunlap's charm and charisma as a performer, offering fans a glimpse into his live energy and connection to his music. Dunlap's life was marked by his humility, humor, and dedication to his craft. He approached music not as a means to fame or fortune but as a genuine expression of his soul. His ability to connect with others through his art earned him the admiration of fans and fellow musicians alike. Nashville singer-songwriter Tommy Womack summed up Dunlap's essence in his song, The Replacements, calling him the proof of the existence of God, a guitar genius, a role model, a credit to the gene pool. On December 18, 2024, Slim Dunlap passed away at his home in Minneapolis at the age of 73. His death was attributed to complications from his 2012 stroke. In a touching final moment, Dunlap listened to his song, Hillbilly Heaven, from Thank You Dancers, shortly before his passing. His legacy as a musician, collaborator, and friend to many lives on through his recordings and the countless lives he touched. Slim Dunlap's story is one of perseverance, passion, and humility. From his small-town beginnings to his role in shaping the sound of alternative rock, he remained true to himself and his craft. His music continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of authenticity and the enduring impact of a life dedicated to art. Leslie Charleson, born on February 22, 1945, in Kansas City, Missouri, was a celebrated American actress whose career spanned over 6 decades. She was best known for her iconic portrayal of Monica Quartermaine on the long-running ABC soap opera General Hospital. Her work earned her widespread recognition, making her a household name and a beloved figure in daytime television. Charleson's entry into the entertainment industry began in 1964 when she landed a role on the short-lived ABC soap opera A Flame in the Wind. This marked the start of her journey in daytime television, a medium that would define much of her career. In 1966, she joined the cast of As the World Turns, further establishing her presence in the genre. Her talent and versatility quickly became evident, earning her more significant opportunities. In 1967, Charleson joined the CBS soap opera Love Is a Many-Splendored Thing, where she played Iris Donnelly Garrison. This role placed her at the center of a highly popular love triangle alongside David Burney and Donna Mills. Charleson's performance captivated audiences, solidifying her status as a talented actress capable of delivering depth and emotion to her characters. Her time on the show lasted until 1970, after which she began exploring other roles in television and film. Throughout the 1970s, Charleson became a familiar face to TV audiences, guest starring on numerous popular series such as Adam, 12, Emergency, Ironside, Mannix, Marcus Welby, M.D., Happy Days, Cannon, The Streets of San Francisco, and The Rockford Files. Her ability to adapt to various genres and roles demonstrated her range as an actress. She also ventured into film, appearing in the 1973 science fiction movie The Day of the Dolphin and co-starring alongside Shelley Winters in the 1971 television thriller Revenge. Charlson was not only active in guest appearances but also pursued lead roles in television pilots. Notable among these was the 1975 sitcom pilot Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Unfortunately, these pilots did not lead to series, but they showcased her ability to carry a leading role, further cementing her reputation in the industry. In 1977, Charlson took on the role that would define her career, Monica Quartermaine on General Hospital. This opportunity arose when Fred Silverman, then president of ABC, approached her to join the struggling soap opera, which was near cancellation at the time. Charlson's addition to the cast marked a turning point for the show. Her portrayal of Monica Quartermaine brought complexity and nuance to the character, making her one of the most compelling figures in daytime television. Her work on General Hospital earned her critical acclaim and multiple nominations for the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, specifically in 1980, 1982, 1983, and 1995. Charlson's character, Monica, was central to many of the show's most memorable storylines, and her performances resonated with viewers, contributing significantly to the show's resurgence and enduring popularity. Beyond her work on General Hospital, Charlson continued to explore other acting opportunities. In 1993, she starred alongside Deidre Hall and Colleen Zenk in the made-for-television movie Woman on the Ledge. Her ability to balance her commitments to General Hospital while taking on other projects demonstrated her dedication and work ethic. In the early 2000s, Charlson made guest appearances on popular sitcoms, including Dharma and Greg in 2001 and Friends in 2004. These roles showcased her versatility and her ability to transition seamlessly between drama and comedy. In 2010, after decades as a mainstay on General Hospital, Charlson was transitioned to recurring status. This shift marked a new phase in her career, yet her presence on the show remained impactful. By the time of her passing, she held the distinction of being the longest-serving cast member of General Hospital, a testament to her dedication and the lasting impression she left on both the show and its audience. Leslie Charlson's influence extended beyond her on-screen work. She was admired by colleagues and fans for her professionalism, grace, and genuine passion for her craft. Her longevity in the industry was a rare achievement, reflecting her talent, adaptability, and the deep connection she fostered with her audience. Charlson passed away on January 12, 2025, at the age of 79. Her later years were marked by health challenges, including mobility issues caused by multiple falls. According to reports, she had been hospitalized the week before her death due to one of these incidents. Despite these struggles, her legacy as a talented and beloved actress remains intact. Her extensive body of work, particularly her role as Monica Quartermaine, ensured her place as a cherished figure in the history of daytime television. Leslie Charlson's contributions to the entertainment industry will be remembered and celebrated by fans and colleagues alike. Lance Thomas Morrow, born on September 21, 1939, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was an esteemed American essayist and writer, widely known for his prolific contributions to Time magazine and his incisive commentary on contemporary issues. Over a career spanning several decades, Morrow distinguished himself as one of the most influential voices in journalism, penning essays that captured the complexities of the human experience and the evolving American ethos. His work earned him critical acclaim, including the National Magazine Award for Essay and Criticism in 1981, and he left an indelible mark on the field of journalism. Raised in Washington, D.C., Morrow attended Gonzaga College High School before graduating magna cum laude from Harvard University in 1963 with a degree in English literature. His father, Hugh Morrow, served as a key aide to New York Governor and Vice President Nelson Rockefeller, a connection that likely influenced Morrow's early exposure to politics and public life. Morrow began his journalism career at the now-defunct Washington Star before joining Time in 1965. As a reporter, he covered some of the most significant events of the era, including the 1967 Detroit race riots, the Vietnam War, the Nixon administration, and the Watergate scandal. These assignments honed his skills as a journalist and provided him with a deep understanding of the socio-political landscape of the United States. By 1976, Morrow had become a regular writer for Time's Backpage Essay, a platform he used to explore themes ranging from morality and politics to human nature and cultural shifts. His essays were known for their eloquence, depth, and thought-provoking insights. His ability to distill complex topics into compelling narratives earned him the National Magazine Award in 1981 and a finalist spot in 1991 for his essay on the nature of evil. He was also part of the team that won the award in 2001 for Time's coverage of the September 11th attacks. Morrow's post-9/11 essay, The Case for Rage and Retribution, became one of his most controversial and widely discussed works. It reflected the collective anger and grief of a nation while challenging readers to confront difficult questions about justice, vengeance, and the moral imperatives of a civilized society. His powerful prose and unflinching perspective cemented his reputation as a writer unafraid to grapple with the darker facets of human nature. Beyond his contributions to Time, Morrow authored several books, including Heart, a memoir reflecting on his life and health struggles following multiple heart attacks, beginning at the age of 36. His personal experiences imbued his writing with a rare authenticity and vulnerability, resonating deeply with readers. In 2006, he was tasked with writing the authorized biography of Henry Luce, the founder of Time magazine, further solidifying his connection to the publication that defined much of his career. Morrow also shared his expertise as a professor of journalism and university professor at Boston University from 1996 to 2006. His role as an educator allowed him to mentor aspiring journalists and impart the values of intellectual rigor, clarity, and integrity that characterized his own work. In his later years, Morrow continued to write prolifically, contributing to publications such as City Journal and the Wall Street Journal. He remained a keen observer of societal trends and political dynamics, offering commentary that was as incisive in his final years as it had been at the height of his career. Morrow's personal life was as rich and layered as his professional one. He married author Susan Bryant Morrow in 1988, following his first marriage to Brooke Wayne, with whom he had 2 sons. The couple resided in Spencertown, New York, where Morrow found solace in the quietude of rural life. His cousin, science fiction writer James K. Morrow, shared his literary inclination, hinting at a family lineage of storytelling and intellectual pursuit. Throughout his life, Morrow faced significant health challenges, including 4 heart attacks and, later, prostate cancer. Despite these obstacles, he remained steadfast in his commitment to his craft, writing until the final months of his life. He passed away at home on November 29, 2024, at the age of 85, surrounded by the love of his family. Lance Morrow's legacy lies not only in the awards and accolades he received but also in the profound impact of his words on readers and the field of journalism. His essays, marked by intellectual depth and moral clarity, continue to serve as a testament to the enduring power of thoughtful, well-crafted storytelling. George Joseph Kresge Jr., better known as the Amazing Kreskin, was an iconic American mentalist whose remarkable career spanned over 6 decades. Born on January 12, 1935, in Montclair, New Jersey, Kreskin grew up in West Caldwell, where he spent most of his life. From an early age, he was fascinated by mentalism, inspired by Lee Falk's comic strip Mandrake the Magician, which portrayed a crime-fighting stage magician. This early influence shaped his lifelong dedication to the art of suggestion, influence, and the human mind. Kreskin's family background reflected the rich diversity of immigrant America. His father, of Polish descent, worked for a battery manufacturer, while his mother was of Sicilian heritage. Kreskin's upbringing instilled in him a strong work ethic and a deep curiosity about human behavior. He later attended Seton Hall University, earning a degree in psychology. This academic foundation contributed to his unique mentalist act, blending psychological principles with theatrical flair. Kreskin's professional career began modestly, performing for small audiences while working as a clinical psychologist. However, his talent for captivating and influencing crowds quickly set him apart. His first big break came in 1964 when he appeared on The Steve Allen Show, a moment that introduced him to a national audience. It was during this period that Johnny Carson, host of The Tonight Show, dubbed him the Amazing Kreskin, a title that stuck and became synonymous with his persona. Carson's comedic creation, Karnak the Magnificent, was reportedly inspired by Kreskin's memorable stage presence and unique abilities. Kreskin gained widespread fame in the 1970s through his television series The Amazing World of Kreskin, which aired from 1972 to 1975 in Canada and was syndicated in the United States. The show, filmed at studios in Ottawa and Toronto, showcased his incredible feats of mentalism. His act often involved reading minds, predicting outcomes, and influencing audience members in ways that seemed almost supernatural, though Kreskin always emphasized that his skills were grounded in suggestion and psychology, not psychic powers. One of his most famous routines was the hidden paycheck trick, where audience members hid his payment for the show, and Kreskin had to locate it using only his mentalist abilities. This act, which he performed thousands of times, became a hallmark of his career, and he prided himself on rarely failing to find the check. However, when he did fail, on fewer than a dozen occasions, it only added to his reputation for honesty and transparency about the limits of his abilities. Kreskin's television appearances extended far beyond his own series. Over the decades, he became a familiar face on talk shows, including nearly 100 appearances each on The Mike Douglas Show and The Merv Griffin Show. He also appeared on The Tonight Show 88 times, solidifying his place as one of America's most recognizable entertainers. In the 1980s and 1990s, he regained prominence through regular guest spots on Late Night with David Letterman and The Howard Stern Show, as well as over 100 appearances on Live with Regis and Kathy Lee. In 2009, he became the first guest to make 4 appearances on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. Despite his reputation for seemingly supernatural feats, Kreskin consistently distanced himself from claims of psychic powers. He described his work as the result of psychological insight and finely honed observational skills. This distinction was important to him, as he sought to separate his art from the pseudoscience often associated with psychics. Kreskin even taught law enforcement groups techniques for detecting lies and recovering lost memories, showcasing the practical applications of his expertise. Throughout his career, Kreskin was not immune to controversy. In 2002, he predicted a mass UFO sighting over Las Vegas, claiming that thousands of people would witness the event. When no such sighting occurred, Kreskin explained it as an experiment to demonstrate the power of suggestion. While this explanation alienated some fans, it underscored his commitment to exploring the psychological mechanisms behind belief and perception. Kreskin's influence extended into popular culture. The 2008 film The Great Buck Howard, starring John Malkovich, was loosely based on the experiences of writer-director Sean McGinley, who had worked as Kreskin's road manager. Kreskin himself remained active into the 2020s, performing live shows, appearing on television, and even lending his voice to animated projects. His final public performance, a virtual seminar on the use of pendulums, took place in March 2024. Despite his fame, Kreskin led a private life. He never married and had no children, dedicating himself entirely to his craft. He remained a lifelong resident of suburban New Jersey, living in North Caldwell and later Caldwell. In his later years, he faced health challenges, including a fall in early 2024 that forced him to retire from performing. He passed away on December 10, 2024, at the age of 89, from complications of dementia in an assisted living facility in Wayne, New Jersey. Kreskin's legacy is one of entertainment, curiosity, and a deep respect for the potential of the human mind. His work bridged the worlds of magic, psychology, and performance art, captivating millions while challenging them to consider the power of suggestion and the mysteries of perception. Even in death, the amazing Kreskin remains a symbol of the extraordinary potential within us all. Johnny Depp, born John Christopher Depp II on June 9, 1963, in Owensboro, Kentucky, is a renowned actor, producer, and musician whose career has spanned over 4 decades. His journey from a troubled teen with a penchant for music to one of the most versatile and beloved actors in Hollywood is a testament to his extraordinary talent and resilience. Depp is best known for his ability to fully immerse himself in eccentric and complex roles, creating characters that have become cultural icons. His work in collaboration with director Tim Burton, as well as his portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean series, has solidified his place in cinematic history. Depp's early life was marked by instability. His family moved frequently during his childhood, and by the age of 15, he had dropped out of high school to pursue a career in music. His band, The Kids, achieved modest success in Florida, but Depp eventually relocated to Los Angeles in pursuit of greater opportunities. It was during this time that he met Laurie and Allison, his first wife, who introduced him to Nicolas Cage. Cage encouraged Depp to consider acting, a suggestion that proved life-changing. Depp's first film role came in the 1984 horror classic A Nightmare on Elm Street, where he played Glenn, one of Freddy Krueger's victims. While his role was relatively minor, it marked the beginning of a prolific career. Depp gained wider recognition in the late 1980s as Officer Tom Hansen in the television series 21 Jump Street. The show's popularity catapulted him to teen idol status, but Depp was dissatisfied with the superficial nature of the roles it offered. Determined to avoid being typecast, he left the series and sought out projects that would allow him to explore more complex and unconventional characters. The 1990s marked a turning point in Depp's career. His collaboration with director Tim Burton began with Edward Scissorhands, 1990, a film that showcased Depp's ability to convey vulnerability in depth without relying on dialogue. The role of Edward, a gentle, misunderstood man with scissors for hands, resonated with audiences and established Depp as a serious actor willing to take risks. His partnership with Burton became one of the most fruitful in Hollywood, resulting in iconic films such as Ed Wood, 1994, Sleepy Hollow, 1999, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, 2005, and Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 2007. Each collaboration allowed Depp to delve into unique and challenging roles, demonstrating his range and dedication to his craft. In 2003, Depp achieved international superstardom with his portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Depp's performance, inspired by rock legend Keith Richards, was a bold departure from traditional swashbuckling heroes. His eccentric mannerisms, slurred speech, and unpredictable behavior brought a fresh and comedic twist to the genre, earning him his first Academy Award nomination. The success of the film spawned a franchise, with Depp reprising the role in 4 sequels. Captain Jack Sparrow became one of the most beloved and recognizable characters in modern cinema, cementing Depp's legacy as a global superstar. Throughout his career, Depp has been drawn to roles that challenge societal norms and explore the human condition. His performances in films like Donnie Brasco, 1997, Finding Neverland, 2004, and Public Enemies, 2009, showcase his ability to portray real-life figures with depth and authenticity. Meanwhile, his work in more experimental projects, such as Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 1998, and The Libertine, 2004, highlights his willingness to push boundaries and embrace the unconventional. In addition to his acting career, Depp has maintained a lifelong passion for music. He has collaborated with a variety of artists, including Marilyn Manson, Oasis, and Aerosmith, and formed the rock supergroup Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry in 2015. The band has released multiple albums and toured extensively, allowing Depp to reconnect with his musical roots. Despite his professional success, Depp's personal life has often been tumultuous. His relationships, including high-profile romances with Winona Ryder, Kate Moss, and Vanessa Paradis, have been the subject of intense media scrutiny. Depp and Paradis, with whom he shares 2 children, Lily Rose and Jack, were together for over a decade before their separation in 2012. His subsequent marriage to actress Amber Heard became a focal point of public attention, particularly during their highly publicized divorce and legal battles. Depp filed a defamation lawsuit against Heard following allegations of domestic abuse, leading to a widely covered trial that polarized public opinion. Depp's legal victory in the case and the revelations that emerged during the proceedings have further complicated his public image. Depp's career faced challenges during this period, with some studios distancing themselves from him amid the controversy. However, his fans remained fiercely loyal, launching online campaigns in his support. Depp's reputation as an actor of unparalleled talent and his enduring appeal among audiences have helped him persevere, with new projects and opportunities continuing to come his way. In recent years, Depp has focused on independent films and international projects. His portrayal of French King Louis XV in Jean du Barry, 2023, marked his return to the big screen after a brief hiatus, and his performance received acclaim for its nuance and charisma. Depp has also taken on roles behind the camera, directing and producing films that reflect his eclectic tastes and artistic vision. Beyond his work in entertainment, Depp has used his platform to support various charitable causes. He has donated millions to children's hospitals, cancer research, and disaster relief efforts, often visiting hospitals dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow to bring joy to young patients. His philanthropy reflects his deeply empathetic nature and commitment to making a positive impact on the world. Depp's contributions to cinema have been recognized with numerous accolades, including a Golden Globe Award for his performance in Sweeney Todd, 3 Academy Award nominations, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. His influence extends beyond his roles, inspiring a generation of actors to embrace individuality and pursue unconventional paths in their craft. Johnny Depp's legacy is one of complexity and contradiction. He is a man of immense talent who has navigated the highs and lows of fame with both grace and vulnerability. His ability to transform into characters that defy expectations and his dedication to his art have made him a singular figure in the entertainment industry. As he continues to evolve as an artist and human being, Depp remains a testament to the enduring power of creativity, resilience, and the unyielding pursuit of authenticity. Thank you for watching. We hope this tribute helped keep the memory of these legends alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories. Until next time, take care and keep their legacies in your heart.